My name is Dave.
I am your host. You're listening to the last podcast where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Today is Saturday, and I don't normally do a podcast on Saturday, but I just wrote this poem and I wanted to actually share it with you guys. It's called When Life Gets Thick. When life gets thick and you feel that slow grind of friction pressing against your spirit, you start to notice little things like that make you sigh, things that make you laugh, things that make you wonder, how on earth did I get and end up with this family, with all this chaos? Because we all know family can get on your last nerve, but on the other breath, family can be the very same reason you experience joy. They'll stretch you, they'll test you, they'll bless you, and sometimes stress you way before breakfast. And every family, every single one, has one person that thinks they're the comedian of the century. You know the one. You know exactly who I'm talking about. They walk in a room and suddenly it's Comedy Central. Nobody asked for it. No one bought a ticket, but there they are, roasting everybody, laughing at their own jokes, like they're the life of the party. And guess what? The party didn't even ask for a host. But somehow you love them anyway, because their laughter breaks the tension you didn't know you were even holding. And then you have the intellectual, the one who swears they know it all. They got all the facts, all the statistics, and well, in every conversation. But in the grand scheme of things, they're as clueless as the rest of us. Still, they speak with such confidence that you almost start believing them until they say something so wild you realize they're just guessing with a straight face. And then, oh Lord, you have your vanity affair. We all have that in the family, and you know who that person is in your family. They walk like the runway is beneath their feet, hair laid and outfit sharp, perfume announcing their arrival way before they even enter the room. They're just not dressed. They're presenting. They're just not showing up. It's their debut. And if you dare to look too long, they'll assume that you're admiring them, because how could you not? But deep down inside, beneath the layers of style and shine, they're just trying to feel seen, because it's the world that left them long ago and they haven't been seen since. And then you got your argumentative, the one who talks like they're on a walking debate team. They don't agree with anything. You could say the sky is blue and they'll say, technically, they love a good ruckus. They thrive on disagreement, and they argue with you about your own opinion as if you didn't live inside your own mind. But if you listen closely, their fire comes from a place that once felt ignored, a voice that had to fight to be heard. And then we all have this in our family, the attention seeker, the spotlight chaser, the one who needs every eye, every ear, every ounce of energy in the room that orbits around them. They'll tell you the loudest stories. They'll laugh the loudest. They cry the loudest just to make sure nobody forgets that they're there. And even though it can be exhausting, you realize they're just trying to fill a space inside that was once empty. And finally, you have the silent ones, the watchers, the observers, the one who sits in the corner and says almost nothing, but sees almost everything. They absorb the room like a sponge soaking up truth. They can tell you who's hurting, who's pretending, who's lying, who's loving, and who's barely holding on by a thread. They rarely speak, but when they do, it's the kind of wisdom that makes the whole room pause. And when you take a step back and look at all of them, the comedian, the intellect, the vanity affair, the debater, the attention seeker, and the silent one, you realize something powerful. This is life. This is love. This is messy. It might be beautiful, it might be complicated, but it's the fabric that holds us together. And when we're pulling in different directions, we're still holding on together. Because when life gets thick, when the storms rise, when the weight of the world presses against your chest, and it's these people with all the quirks, with all the flaws, with all the fire, who reminds us that we're not walking alone. And maybe, just maybe, the friction isn't there to break you. Maybe it's there to shape you, to teach you patience, to teach you grace, to teach you how to love people who are not like you and who always don't make it easy. But it's family in all its chaos. It shows that who you are, it's like a mirror, and it shows you who you've been and who you're becoming. So when life gets thick, and the noise get loud and the personalities clash like thunder, take a breath and look around you. See the beauty in the madness. See the lessons in the laughter. See the growth in the friction, because every storm passes, every season shifts, and every family, even the wildest ones, are stitched together by something deeper than personality, preference, and even pride. They're stitched together by love, imperfect love, complicated love, but all the same, it's love. And in the end, that love, that messy, stubborn, unpolished love, is what carries us through the thickest parts of life when things get thick. Hey, my name is Dave. You're listening to The Last Podcast. Do me a favor, subscribe to the podcast. I really appreciate you, and I wish that you and your family be blessed beyond measure. Have a wonderful weekend. So long. Take care.